Welcome to the shortwave radio channel, and of course, as we talk about the Tecsun PL330, we have to talk about the Sihuadon or XHDATA D808. Now, this is a great radio, and it's also on top. I mean, I think after the Tecsun PL330, we can say that the XHDATA D808 is pretty much there. Now, Sihuadon is pretty much what is or seems to be replacing the name here, and that is kind of interesting. Even Tecsun seems to have used their brand name for this radio in the Radio R108. Where this radio shines in what's missing in the Tecsun receivers, it's obvious that Tecsun, unfortunately, is far behind when it comes to the fact that maybe we'd like to have some RDS feature on FM. I still have a hard time understanding why, they're not doing RDS. Is it they just don't want to spend the money for the display? I've been thinking about RDS. Is RDS everywhere? Does China have RDS? Are stations there doing that? Because it makes me wonder why RDS is such a problem on the receivers for Tecsun. I mean, could be easy to do, and most of the receivers Tecsun do now are based on the silicon integrated chip, and that chip has RDS built in. It's just to have a display that has, of course, the capability of displaying, a matrix basically, or characters. This is one of the areas where it's kind of weird. The other thing is now they do have a few receivers that have Airband. I am not one of those that think Airband is that useful on a receiver, but from what I understand, a lot of people are fond of the Airband, and it's all right. I mean, if you buy one radio, and if it gives you a capability that other radios don't have, I mean, it's cool. If this is the only radio you own, and the only thing you don't have a scanner radio or anything around, and this gives you the possibility of having Airband, it's cool. And I totally agree that, let's have the maximum features possible for the price paid, as long as they perform well. Some Tecsun receivers do have Airband, like the Tecsun PL660, 680, and so on. It's not a must for me, but add it, and it's certainly not a bad thing. I'm not gonna usually give notes to Tecsun for Airband missing or not, because for me that's not a priority. I've seen some reviews of the Tecsun PL H501X and some Tecsun PL 990X where they kind of took down the positives and saying, well, no Airband, why? Most shortwave receivers never had Airband, and that's fairly new to some of the portables today. So why yes or no, I don't know. I'm not going to take that into account, because most shortwave radios of the past did not have Airband. But I definitely, if I have one negative point to give Tecsun for its shortwave radios, is the lack of RDS. This, I don't know, seems to be one of those, you have to do it. I mean, the Radio $50 radio got it. Why do Tecsun receivers, and even the higher end ones, why are they not getting RDS? Maybe, I don't know. That one I have a hard time understanding on how Tecsun can think that RDS isn't important. I don't know. I'd be curious to understand why. But for the rest, they are great radios. And you've got radios. And I think this one, the XHDATA D808 Sihuadon D808, is an amazing radio. And apart from the fact that it doesn't have the precision of tuning that you would have on shortwave SSB that would be on other radios, because you got to use a fine-tune button. You don't have the added frequencies. I mean, they're great radios, and this is definitely on the top. If you take the Tecsun PL330, I think this could be easy second as one of the best receivers out there right now for shortwave listening. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.